You guys got any questions? Raise your hand. We'll direct them to the stage and all that. Yeah. Okay.
Noted. Can you video?
You guys can take, first of all, turn your phones on silent and make sure your flashes are off. If you're taking any pictures and videos, your flash has to be off.
Hello, hello.
Cannot live stream though because you still hold the
Just a little side note: they forced me to wear an Aloha shirt today. It's not this, huh? Yeah, doing now, I guess.
Oh, do we need a pose for this? Oh, okay. What? All the phrases.
I apologize for the jokes that you're hearing.
Sorry.
Is that it?
I blinked again.
Good, good.
Oh,
We're
talking.
not,
We're talking
like
to the
we're
mic.
talking.
Yeah.
How is it?
Yeah.
Nobody saw that. Nobody heard that. Nobody, where are the kids? Oh, we get kids in here. Say, all right, stop. Please, there's Jack in the Box. Thank you, Jack in the Box, if there's any rep here, but you can go get food. Please eat. Feel like it's your house, your living room right there. There's drinks in the fridge and all that. So if you shame, not
Stop.
our fault. I think we're going on after this.
No. She
Yeah.
said after commercial break.
Oh. Wow. You know what? Can you call her? Because the thing is going to resync. Oops. I better. Here, check on. Hey, Safi, was that the commercial break?
4 minutes.
It did all did okay? Did all is yeah. Okay, is there another commercial break that's supposed to play in this hour? Because if not, then it's going to resync. Is Jamie there with you? Oh, okay. So what I'm asking is, did wait? No, I'm just asking. Did all of the 8 o'clock commercial breaks play already? Okay, okay. Okay, good, because the resync is probably on, and it would have wiped out the commercial break, the last one. So it shouldn't have happened. We set it up so that it would fit right in. Okay, okay, thank you. Bye. Okay. Okay, time to release all of your inner stress after this song.
After this song?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sup, Joss? Hey, brother. Nice to see you again. You gonna bring everybody coming up? Okay, come.
Just slow.
I've seen you everywhere, but not directly. You know, Candice? He's in the back.
Run it back.
100,000 people. Are packed tightly and nicely into the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Thank you, Paulette and the gang, for sponsoring these hall and all the musicians that come through. We're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram on Island 98.5 FM. Thank you to Jack in the Box for providing the food today, and for everybody coming out today. We asked the question earlier, who's first time? This is a virginized room. I mean, very first time people room, including, let me introduce to you Candace K.
Good morning.
Who just started on the Wake Up Crew. Greg Hammer could not make it. I'm Rory, and we got 7 sons in the studio tonight. This morning. So what I did is, because 7 sons, it's such a mystery to me. I didn't know. I just heard the song Many Feathers, and I told Koa, Big Koa, our program director, oh, that's my favorite song. I know nothing about this group. So then Candace came and told me about Justin. I said, wait a minute, who are these guys? And they started telling me all these things about the group, and I wanted to come in here empty so that we could find out everything. And there's Justin right there. He's standing there.
We're going to fill you up.
I'm empty. I'm usually empty, Justin. Thank you very much. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you guys. Thanks for having us.
Justin, tell me about 7 Sons, the concept. I know we're going to hear a new song today from you guys.
Yes, couple new ones.
So start from the beginning.
I'll let these guys jump in too, but we've all been playing music together and separately for a lot of years, and it's really just a dream come true to come together and actually play in our own band rather than just for other people. And our first song, Many Feathers, is about that. It's about, we can reach greater heights and do bigger things, and we're stronger when we're together. And it takes many feathers to fly. So
who reached out to who? Because I see you got 7 superstars, and they've been playing with everybody. So you start making calls?
I did not. I was like, hey, you guys might need a lead singer. Why hasn't anybody called me? But Sean Pimentel was one of the founding members of the band here. He can tell the story.
When I saw the lineup, I thought, oh, Sean was the impetus to pick up the phone and start putting people together. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, good morning, Rory. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Sean Pimentel, everybody. Sean, let's go back. We're going back to the Genesis. Start off telling us where you started and your journey towards.
Oh, gosh.
Here. Yeah.
I mean, we've all been playing music for 20, 30 years, since kid time. But the beautiful thing about this group is that we've all backed up so many artists, like Justin was saying. And so myself and Paul Nelson and Ethan Capone over there, we were working with Paula Funga and a bunch of other people, Mike Love, and I think we were in Cali at Cali Vibes, and me and Paul were walking around. We're looking at all these bands playing, and we're like, man, we should make our own band. It's like, it's fun to back up everybody else, and that's what we built our careers off of, is backing up everybody else. And actually, we almost called the band the Backup.
Okay.
We had to think of something better.
Good choice on 7 Sons.
Yeah. So it was really that we all shine our light on everyone else and help everyone else to grow in their careers, and we've built ourselves and our work like that. And so we thought maybe it's time for us to shine our light on each other and help each other to grow and get to where we want to be.
Okay, so 7 Sons, and also Sean. Well, every time you watch the Merry Monarch, there's Sean changing shirts about 8 times. He's playing behind a whole bunch of halal.
Yeah.
And 3 Plus.
Yeah,
Right,
still playing with 3 Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, and still playing with Kili Rachel and Jake Shimabukuro and a bunch of other people. And as we all are, we haven't quit our day jobs yet, because we only got 1 song out. So
That's a superstar right there.
Premature.
He's a humble dude, but he writes, he does, he produces, all of that. Since Kata Moduli moved out, Sean has taken over. Sean, introduce. We met Justin, Sean Pimentel. You want to introduce us to all the other guys?
Let's have Jason. Well, I want to introduce Jason Tupolo Iona. We call him Jason Sensation in the front over here. You've probably seen him with Ellie Mack and Anuhea and who else you play with, man. You play with everybody else.
So, Sean, the first call you make is to who?
Actually, so me and Paul and Ethan were talking about it, and so if everyone watched like the videos of Scary Pockets. I don't know if you've seen them like on YouTube or social media, and they're like the entity, the band, and they get like all these lead singers to come in as guests to sing. And we thought, whoa, that's kind of a concept. You know, we'll go out and choose the lead singers that we want to play with. And so we started putting this band together, and then Justin came home and he's like, "What are you doing, man?" And I'm like, we're doing putting together a new band, and we're looking for a lead singer. And he's like, "I want to be a lead singer," but he lives in Nashville, and he's been on tour with Brett Young all this time, and so I didn't think that was gonna work out. And plus, we don't like each other too much. You know? So everybody thinks we're brothers. We always get that, and people bet money on it too. Yeah.
I take it as a compliment, but I feel like he's offended by that.
I do. No, and so started there, and Justin said, "I want to be a lead singer." I said, "Sounds great." Of course, we need to have P.E. Miguel over here on guitar with us.
He's played with Brother Nolan, Chant, a bunch of other artists.
Yeah,
No for your soul.
P's been one of the OGs with us for years and years, and so we said definitely have to have P.E. And then we had a conversation. And I said, well, I want to bring in a guy that I had just met a few years ago, and he plays with Rebel Soldiers. He's originally from Aotearoa, from New Zealand. And when I met him, the first night I met him, and he was playing with his band, The High Standard, with Mike McGlinty and those guys. I don't know, we just, for lack of a better term, we fell in love with each other, like as a bromance. And we're just so enamored with each other. And I said, man, if I ever start a band, I want this guy to be in my band. So I told Justin, there's this guy, his name is Phil Crown. This is Phil Crown right here on the keys. And I definitely wanted Phil to be in the band. And they've never met before. So, and Justin said,
Before today.
Yeah.
Wait, does he hate Justin too?
Wow. We all hate Justin because he's the best looking one and he's the tallest.
Come on, Justin.
Yeah. And so that's how we kind of all came together, and it started over Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Because Jason lives in San Diego too, and everybody's always touring. So we were Zooming every week, and we decided to put this entity together. And so all the songs that we recorded so far, we haven't been in the studio all together at the same time. This is the third time we've all been together.
Oh, you give me the behind-the-scenes stuff
yeah,
now.
you want the truth, man.
Because some songs, I mean, Ellie Mack could be in California, and somebody could be in Jamaica, and they put these songs together. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know. You guys were not? You guys were all different places when you did it?
No, different places, and the process is Justin, like, he'll write, like, a verse and a hook or something and send it to us. And one of us will take it and start laying down some music to it and send it to the next and to the next and to the next. It's hard enough doing it. Like, everybody's producers in this group, everybody's engineers, everybody has their own studios as well. But to do it in the same room together is difficult. But doing it through text and through phone calls and through Zoom is, you know, you have to have even more trust in each other, more faith in each other, and I believe that's what
let me get more behind the scenes. What do? You lay the tracks first, and then Justin, at the finished product, sings over it?
We kind of go back and forth. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's the vocal first, or sometimes he'll just do like a scratch vocal, and we'll start to lay stuff around. But we've given stuff to, you know, some of the other guys, and they've changed the whole melody, changed all the chords, changed the form of the song. So it goes back to Justin, like, completely different song.
Because, you know, when we play the song on the radio, and I don't know anything about this background that we hear, and you go, wow, it's a New Zealand band? Or, you know, because the vocals and then the horns behind it, kind of like, I don't know if you guys heard the Three Houses Down.
Definitely.
Kind of that sound, right? The Many Feathers song.
Yeah.
And the harmonies are right on. How would you 7 different places all get that harmonies together?
Yeah, it's
Who arranged that?
Difficult.
What's that?
Between Justin and Phil and Paul, I think everybody kind of jumps in. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm counting. There's 7. 7 sons means 7 guys, right?
Yeah.
Because I know Nesian 9 has 10 guys. So how did you guys organize all this, everybody together, when you all from different?
P, why don't you tell them?
We pray, make sure that we can clear our schedules, and, you know, because everybody lives kind of scattered, with Jason and Justin living on the mainland, it's like when we book stuff and when we plan stuff, we got to make it happen because we only have such a limited time. So, you know, when it's time to get together, we cram everything in you know, those weeks that they're home, and we make it happen.
Are you guys going to be mainly a live playing band, or is this going to be just a recording band?
No, we want to play. Yeah, I mean, like, I left the Brett Young gig to focus on this, and we all have to still work at this point, but like finding a balance between prioritizing this, because like this is, I mean, when you think about it, we've all been doing music for so long, and when you're at the point, you're like, what do I really want to do with my time and my energy? And if I can make music with my best friends that I love and spend my time on the road with them and spend my time writing and creating with them, that's what I want to do. So I'll go all in on this any day.
If you don't know, now you're gonna know. You guys performing with Maoli. Tell us when, Justin.
It's tonight.
Tonight. Yeah. 2 shows, right? Tomorrow.
Tonight and tomorrow night. Yeah.
Okay.
We're really excited. It's our 3rd and 4th shows ever.
If-
And it's
If you're in here and don't have tickets for that, or you're listening on the radio, you got to get it fast because I heard tickets are really.
I think it's sold out.
Yeah, I mean, so, yeah.
Maybe you
Is
guys
it
got
already?
a few set aside for your
I'm
listeners.
not
but-
saying anything. I mean, I like to get mobbed, but I got tickets in my pocket right now. Anybody else we want to hear from?
Jason,
The
definitely.
experienced Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I just introduced the other 2 guys that didn't get introduced. This is Ethan Capone here on the keys,
Yeah.
and directly behind me is Paul Nelson.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, but we're all really just as equally as stoked to be on this project and do this all together. You know, like everybody said, we've been backing up people for so long, which is awesome, but this feels so right and so good, and we get to have all the creativity and all the freedom we want to, like, not jeopardize the artist's music, but come together and create what we want to create, and we're excited for what we've put together for you guys.
It's kind of super. I don't know how far back I can go, but the Traveling Wilburys. That's the last. That's too far. Nobody is over everybody's head. But other groups that have come together like that, Justin, like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just a group of friends that like playing music together. I don't want to, and we all have different talents and different skills, and we all just really appreciate what each of us do. And, coming in too, I wanted to make sure it didn't sound like another one of my projects just because I'm singing a lot of it. Like, I want them to be able to really feel like they have ownership and a part of what we're making. So it's been great, man. You send stuff out, and it comes back better than you ever would have thought it would, And like, even when we need to, like, even when we're not sure about something, I know that there's enough smart people in this band that eventually it lands in the place that it needs to get. So it takes a lot of the pressure off.
You're already on Island 98.5. Is that the genre that this music is going to be for most of the time?
I think, for now we're starting here. We all have eclectic taste in music and can play all kinds of stuff. So this just felt like the right place to kind of enter the door. And then eventually we'd, like, maybe spread our
Because
wings a
when
little bit.
When you have that many talented people, when you sit in the meeting and you decide, you've seen documentaries before of super groups. One guy wants to get his music in there, and then Paul McCartney and John Lennon said, no, we're going to do this. Who makes the final decision?
It's a group decision, but, like, we're not the Beatles yet. So we also need to pay our bills, and, like, we can make things that we all love and think is cool, but if it's not paying our bills, we have to keep our jobs. Like, so we want to also be able to make music that can sustain us.
Okay.
So that's, that's the thought. That's part of it right now. Can we make music that people want to hear and that we love at the same time too? So.
And speaking of business, we want to give a shout out to our manager, Matty Hazelgrove,
There you
for
go.
all he
Oh, yeah.
does for making this happen. He's been there since day one, even before day one. He's the one that really believed in this project. He's like, I heard you guys are working on something. Shoot me some demos and stuff, and we shot to him, and before you know it, like, even before we released the first song, we had a record deal already, and it's because of Matty.
What?
Yeah, so
Wow, that's
it's
nice.
huge, yeah.
Okay. Is there enough money to go? That's what somebody's asking. Is there enough money to go around for 7 guys?
Let's see, 0 split 7 ways is, I mean, it takes a while. Like, you got to invest in your art because the money doesn't come for a bit. So,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We're getting, we feel rich in other ways right now. So.
Hey. So let's hear some music.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, 7 Sons on Island 98.5. Yeah.
We get to feature some singing from these guys on this one, and it's a song I started writing in Nashville, and was started as kind of a country song, and landed like this.
I can't stop the rain. Even when I find sunlight, it don't want the same. I found shelter for a few, but then with the last call, lights on, I can drink them into you. So just in case we find a place tomorrow, I might go out there for a while, recovering pieces of this smile. Drink a little whiskey, find someone to kiss me. Weekend rental here at best, the for sale sign out on this chest. I'm leaving space just in case you and I might run it back someday. Go out there for a while, recovering pieces of this smile. Drink a little whiskey, find someone to kiss me. Weekend rental here at best, the for sale sign out on this chest. Leave a space just in case you and I might run back someday. Are we ever coming back from this vacation? This winter break is taking all my patience. Oh, but I don't wanna miss my chance, and we might run it back. Might go out there for a while, recovering pieces of this smile. Drink a little whiskey, find someone to kiss me. Weekend rental here at this, for sale sign out on this chest. I'm leaving space just in case you and I might run it back someday. We could run it back someday. Oh, baby, baby, we could run it back someday. Oh, baby, baby, we could run it back. Oh, baby, baby, we could run it back someday.
Wow, 100,000 people jammed in the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Thank you to Paulette and the gang for sponsoring this hall. We're streaming live on Facebook and Instagram, Island 98.5 FM. Thank you to Jack in the Box Coca-Cola, Monster Energy Drink, and Monster Tour Water for breakfast. Anybody in here, just go right in. No shame, no shame. So we're full of information now about Seven Sons. They're playing tonight and tomorrow at the Blaisdell, right? It's the Blaisdell Arena?
Yes.
Okay. Get your tickets now. They have a song called Many Feathers that is on Island 98.5 now. So wait, it's one of the top Shazam songs. Did you guys know this? One of the top Shazam songs.
I mean, I still love to hear it.
What is the name of the next? You got one hit song, another one coming up, right?
Yeah, our new single, you can pre-save it now. It's called Stranger.
Okay.
And that'll be the next one coming up. And
All right.
Yeah.
We'll take a break in just a little while. We'll hear more from the Seven Sons on Island 98.5. Any questions? Any questions? Justin, any question you want me to lead into so you guys can give the info? Nothing?
for this next song?
Pardon me?
Oh, sorry?
The next break, you want me to lead into anything that you guys want to mention?
Maddie, anything? I mean, really just the single that's coming out. We're going to play that next.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
July 3rd. Yeah.
Hello, Brian. I thought.
If he invites me, I would love to. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I totally forgot because we were like getting ready for the show. I'm like, oh, there'll be some country fans. We should do Whiskey Doesn't Work. I'm like, oh wait, no, we can't do that. That's he's gonna play that song.
What are you doing in Nashville?
Good question.
What
Well, I mean, I was really there because I was on the Brett Young gig.
Okay.
I had lived there before, then I moved back to California, and then once I jumped on the Brett Young gig, you kind of have to be in Nashville to do the country touring scene. Yeah.
If you've never been to Nashville, it's kind of like a Kalakaua, but every bar has live music. What is it, from 10 to 10 or something?
That's like
10 a.m.?
forever. Yeah, on Broadway. It is
It's
like,
it's like-
Waikiki. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tourists
crazy.
go there.
It's
There's
so
music
much fun.
everywhere. Yeah.
There's Kid Rock's. That's the one I was
He's got a
hanging out at.
bar. Jason Aldean's got a bar. Morgan Wallen just opened a bar. Blake Shelton's got a bar.
Blake Shelton, yeah. And it's like huge places and then little intimate bars.
Yep.
And I actually heard the guy singing a country song like "Drinking Problem." I thought it was original from Ekolu. I'm sitting there like, people think I gotta drink. I'm like, what?
He's covering Ekolu in Nashville.
knows Ekolu. He knows Ekolu. Yeah, it's a fun place, though. If you guys want to go, yeah. It's a 2-day thing, 2-3 day.
Yeah. do it
Go
in a
to the
few days.
Opry.
Yeah.
The
3
Opry.
days would be good. It's
Jack
like
Daniels.
the bachelorette
distillery.
capital of the United States. Yeah.
Good fun. Sometimes I get in trouble if I mention people in the audience. So I know it's dark enough to hide away in here. So I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna take a chance later. Okay, when we get back. So scream out if you're somebody and you don't want to be noticed. So 3 more songs, yeah?
That was 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes till we go on.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org.
$100 million people are packed into the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall, and you can tell there's that many people. Thank you, Paulette and the gang from Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Today, our guest, Seven Sons in the studio. And we came in empty. Our heads are now full. We know who they are. Let's go down the list. Justin Young. Now, you were with Brett Young. You did a song, Brett Young, Brett
No
Young
relation.
song that you did. Who else did you team up with? Was it
Colby
Anuhea?
Callahan. I played with her for a long time. What's your question?
Anuhea? Locally, some songs that
Oh,
we heard on the
local.
radio with Anuhea.
I have a duet with Anuhea. Yeah.
I like that. What's the name of that song?
Forever Summer.
Forever Summer.
Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
song. Also, Sean Pimentel is here.
Aloha.
Sean, you can hear with Fiji 3+, Jake Simabukuro. Folks, this is a great group. Jason is here. Jason, what was it? Catch a Fire, Ellie Mack. What, Jason?
Anuhea as well. And
Anuhea as
a
well.
bunch of other people. Yeah.
And Phil. Phil, where you at, Phil? Raise your hands, everybody. Hey, Phil. Phil was singing on the last song, and Phil has been with Rebel Soldiers, Anuhea. Wow, you guys are big time. Ethan, where's Ethan? Ethan over there. Paul Funga, Mike Love. Paul is here also. Where Paul? Paul, what's up? Paul in the back. And Paul was with Kimi A. Minor, Liko Jordi, and last but not least, P.E. P.E. Miguel is here. Brother Nolan. How long you been with Brother Nolan?
I've been playing with him for over 20 years.
Was it Cooking the Girl and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Willie and all that stuff.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Are you the guy? Who's the guy?
We were all the guy.
And there, folks, that's Seven Sons. They already have a hit on the radio called Many Feathers. Just haven't. I'm not kissing, but that's my favorite song on the radio every night.
Oh man, we appreciate it.
I sing alone in the car so nobody else can hear me.
You can sing with us when we play it today.
No, all right.
Get up
Or
and
not.
dance.
Maybe turn off my mic when we do it. But this is time for a brand new song that we're going to be playing on the radio soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
What's
this
it called?
This is our new single. Comes out July 3rd. You can pre-save it now. It's a song called Stranger. And I don't even know if these guys know this, but I started writing this years ago. Our friend John Yamasato was like, hey, we're looking for some new material for Pure Heart. And I hadn't really been writing like island stuff. And I started this song. It was like post-breakup, sort of about that period after where that person that you loved and knew the most is now growing and becoming someone new. And you feel like you may be holding on and in love with someone who doesn't exist anymore.
Sheesh,
And,
that's when you get the
Wow.
most creative during a
Yeah.
breakup, folks. If you want to be a songwriter and you break up with somebody, that's when you write a song, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it, but at least you can come away with some good songs.
Okay, so this is from you. This is your song.
I started
about
it
you.
back then. I never finished it. I never sent it to them.
Okay.
And then when we started this project, I'm like, oh, let me revisit this and bring this to the band. And then it became what it is today.
Did they know where you were coming from with this one?
I don't
As
think.
far as the
I don't-
hurt that was in there.
We had a hunch, but you know.
Who did he call? Who that, that
Why
late
does he
night?
cry every time we sing that? I don't,
A real friend will, if somebody breaks up, just say, I'm just going to keep my phone on for 24/7. You can call me anytime. That's a real friend, bro.
That's true.
So who were you calling at 2 o'clock in the morning?
I mean, all these guys were like really, really. P's been there for me. Sean's been there for me in like really, really hard times in my life.
Yeah, that's
and
the real
you know,
friends.
you realize like they can't do anything to make the pain stop.
Listen, but they can
They're
listen.
like, I'm here.
And that's
Mom-
that's kind of that's the other reason we wanted to put this band together is because we're not young guys anymore. We're like middle aged and up. I'm not even going to talk about the ages
23
right
forever,
now.
Sean. 23 forever.
Yeah,
Let's go.
right. 47 forever. So, but to support each other at this time in our lives to be better husbands and boyfriends and fathers and brothers to each other and sons. And also, to support each other through mental health things, to be there for each other and talk about real issues. That's really what the kind of relationship we have as friends is like one-on-one. We call each other and make sure, like, hey, man, you doing good? You know, check in. How's the kids? How's the wife? You know, everything's good, you know? Because we're not out there to, like, party and, you know, be crazy. We're not at that point in our life. We're really about supporting each other to get to the next point in our life, you know, along this journey. And so to have these difficult conversations, especially as Polynesian men, you know, with all of your other friends, and then also to set that bar for the younger generation to know that, hey, it's cool to talk about your issues. It's okay to talk about these things. You know, those are things that we want to put out into the public. It's not just about playing music. Like, this is just a platform that gives us an opportunity to open up conversations about other things that we don't do this 24/7. There's other parts of our lives that are very, very important that we like talking about. And even when we get together, actually the music part is only like maybe 20% of it. The other 80%, we sit around and we talk and we have really good conversations about things.
Yeah, we heard you guys during the break laughing back there.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay, to even it up, we go all watch UFC now. I feel like a...
Well, we do have Elima McFarlane in the house.
Yeah,
as well,
I wasn't going to mention it. Thank you, Sean. I
wanted
did
to
not
say it.
want to mention it, and then I get, you know,
She gonna punch you in the
naked.
face. Yeah.
I was going to. I saw her in the hall. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wanted to come in here empty. So if I shunned you in the bathroom or the hallway, that was not on purpose. I just wanted to make it organic here. Elima Leigh McFarlane is here this morning.
Yes.
Yay!
And
Are you
Sheila.
still fighting Bellator? Not UFC future? No. We'll see. We will see. We will see.
She said, "We'll see, not UFC."
UFC. I was saying you and Peace Up, the kind of that girl, the Holly girl that's fought a couple nights ago, right? Oh no, yeah. Oh no, wait, hold on. She's like, I know I went Peace Up some Holly girl. Can't wait. The song "Stranger" from Seven Sons on Island 98.5.
You're on a virgin tune forever. Never saw sunset in the sun. Oh, everywhere we stood together. Can't stand beside you when you run. Puzzle pieces are still here, but they're undone. Framed in my mind, pictures of the way we were. What do I do with all this? I'm still searching to find pieces of you in her. Now I'm in danger, being in love with a stranger. Oh. Holding on to dreams under the covers. 'Cause I can be a fool here in the dark. Oh, morning comes and I discover the same shape holds a different spark. All the pieces are still here, but they're apart. Yeah. Framed in my mind, pictures of the way we were. What do I do with all this? Still searching to find pieces of you in her. Now I'm in danger, being in love with a stranger. Oh, something in your smile so familiar that takes over, that I can't get over. Well, maybe I'm loving on a ghost. The loving that you need the most is to let you get to be somebody else. Pictures of the way we were. What do I do? What do I do? Still stranger.
Island 98.5 from the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. First of all, who is the arranger of your vocals?
We all kind of do it. I mean, because I start and I will lay down like a whole bunch of vocals and just send them the tracks, and then they can kind of pick it apart, replace stuff, change things.
Yeah,
so it really is a collaboration.
These parts are crazy.
Yeah.
When we pull them apart and we're trying to learn all these parts, and we think the melody or the line's gonna go somewhere, and then he just jumps. Thanks, Justin.
I know you can handle it.
That's the fun part, though, right? You're taking them on a journey of, look, I don't want to date myself or act like a bragging, but I was able to watch like McAfee them, Kalapana them, arrange their song. That's the magic, man. That's the magic of
Sean
it.
knows all about that too.
Was that bragging? Thank you to the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Any question? Anybody want to get up and dance during the song? You can do that. It's not a just sit down room.
Yeah, we got a banger coming up too.
Oh yeah, that's right. And one auntie starts skanking, the whole place starts going off. So watch out. We're gonna take another break. We'll come back. Seven Sons is on our stage in Island 98.5. So Sean, we're going to come back from this, and you guys got two more songs, yeah? So, okay, ask a question, and then one song. Is this the second break? Okay, we got three. We got one more break. So one more song, and then a break, and then the final song.
Okay, thank you.
I know I'm not gonna get a nice midday nap like I would like to, so I was gonna push right through.
It's always noon.
4 shots at C4.
It's like if I drink too much caffeine, I get more anxious.
So sometimes that happens, so I gotta like find the limit, and I'm like right under the cusp of the line. So
I just cut out like all the caffeine stuff, because I used to drink it for my headaches.
With T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits and still save. Because nobody likes
I don't get headaches.
30 seconds.
Growing up, I had migraines and stuff.
and still save.
mellow and mellow.
Prefer getting a 3% mortgage or sending more bombs overseas? Vote Kennedy to put your house in lights first. Find out more at Kennedy24.com.
I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I approve this. This ad is paid for by King Kennedy.
Island 98.5 and the Wake Up Crew. Wow, every time we come back, there's more people here, and you can hear them. Island 98.5, I'm Rory. This is Candace. She
Good
just started
morning.
with the Wake Up Crew last week. Seven Sons is on stage at the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Candace, you got a question for them?
Yeah, so you guys are a newer group together, but you guys have been doing music for a good amount of time now. Do you guys have any pre-concert rituals that you guys do individually? And are you guys going to be starting any as a group for tomorrow?
Who needs the green M&Ms only
Exactly,
in the back? Right?
exactly.
That kind of rider
Exactly.
kind of stuff.
That's a good. I mean, we've only played 2 shows, so.
No, but individually, do you guys have any pre-concert rituals?
Individually, I mean, like boring stuff, like drink enough water and warm up, and I'll do maybe some breathing exercise. I get stage fright, so to just try and like calm myself
Oh, wow,
down.
still yet?
Nice.
Still yet?
Yeah. I just have decided it's never gonna go away, and I'm just gonna live with it.
How'd you get over it? Because that's amazing.
You don't get over it. I think you just find ways to manage it. Part of it is like, I realize the more I'm prepared, I can mitigate some of my anxiety. So being really prepared for stuff helps. But
Yes.
like trying to breathe and reframing. Like I've read stuff about how you can reframe the experience that you're having when you're having anxiety. It's like, oh, my heart is beating fast because it's preparing me to do something really well.
Breathe,
or-
right? Elima, breathe. Can you imagine the anxiety she goes
Oh, I
through?
know. I've thought about it.
in
I
a
cannot
fight?
imagine
In a
that.
fight?
Walking to a cage like that.
She actually asked us. We're doing the show in Maui. We're opening for the Green, and we were backstage, and she's like, "Oh, so is this your guys' like pre-show ritual?" We're like, "Yeah, pretty much. Just like stand in the hall and look at each other." And, like, so we asked her what her pre-fight ritual was, and it was kind of the same. Like,
Yeah. I mean, unless Will Smith is in the house, you guys are not going to get cracked in the face. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a chance for me too, but
Don't let Candace stand up, boys. Don't let Candace stand up. So, but I've heard that people like Carly Simon, Barbara Streisand still have stage fright.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing with Brett Young for a year and a half, and I play keys. So I play. There's a song "Mercy" where it's just him and I'm playing piano for him, and I thought after like 100 shows, I'd be like, I got this.
Yeah.
But no, all the way till last week, I played my last show. During that song, I'm like,
Hey,
this is it. This is where I'm gonna ruin everything. My heart's going crazy. I can't feel my face. What's happening?
but sometimes that energy can be transfixed into.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like for
good
me, I'm like,
energy.
I just got to be really prepared,
Yeah.
and then also like trying to reframe it in your head, like, okay, my body's feeling this way because I'm getting.
I mean, I've been doing this radio thing for like 40, and I go on like thinking it's the first day every time. That just made
Really?
me sound old. Yeah, I wrote down in the studio. There's a thing called first day.
Yeah.
I try to remember when I was 17 when I first started in the parking lot, ready to go,
Yeah.
and that gets me excited.
I love
Also, I have this theory of 100 years from now, who will give a damn? So anyway.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
July 3rd is the day that song Stranger is going to be released.
Yes.
And then Many Feathers, who I've been talking about, is going to be released everywhere, meaning what? What is
Oh,
that?
Many Feathers is everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys ahead of schedule then.
Yeah, Many Feathers everywhere. Strangers coming out, and then we'll be following up with more music. I think probably about 4 weeks apart after that.
all the way up to November, and that's when we're gonna drop the full album.
Okay. Is it already in the can? Or you guys going to try and make music? every 4 weeks, right? You promising us?
It's mostly there.
yeah.
We got stuff.
Understood.
We got stuff in the can. We just gotta finish
Okay.
up the record. Yeah, we had to have enough songs to play for our shows. So
Looking forward to it. You guys are performing. The last song had a tinge of some country. You find that I mean, with Glenn, you guys gonna be playing with Maoli tonight. Glenn like really started the country local kind of thing with the reggae mix. That helps, right?
yeah, I mean, and being in Nashville, and I sent him. He recorded one of my country songs that I wrote on his last record, "Whiskey Doesn't Work." I think it's just really cool. There's a lot of overlap between the fans who love country and who love reggae and Hawaiian music, and so
because the roots come from way back, right? I mean, Melvin Lead was doing all kinds of country
steel
stuff.
guitar was invented by Hawaiian.
Looking forward
And
to
country music's like Hawaiian music, right? It's like 3 chords and the truth, right? That's how it's
All right. Can we hear more music from Seven Sons?
Yeah, so
Island 98.5 in the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Seven Sons, everybody.
We're gonna feature Jason Sensation on this next one.
You hold me tight, but me don't feel like you keep me out of the game or keep me in the spotlight. It not everybody gonna get it like this. One in a million time kiss. First time we touch and I feel the rush. I hear my name and your voice and all the noise goes shh. Now that I found you, I'ma never let go. Love of my life for sure.
I still wonder how we found each other in this sea of strangers speaking. You and I don't know how we got here, but we beat the odds there. And I mark the day we met as a start of time with the love of my life. With the love of my life. Yeah. Go Jay.
You fill me up when I bring my cup. You never overflow, give me just enough.
Yeah.
Not everybody hit the jackpot like this. We got the winning lottery ticket. First smile and my heart beat stop. First peak needs a week that I might drop. Now that I'm here, I'ma never let go. Love of my life for sure.
I still wonder how we found each other in this sea of strangers speaking. You and I don't know how we got here, but we beat the odds there. And I mark the day we met as a start of time with the love of my life. With the love of my life. Yeah, yeah.
Top shot, that girl vibes, baby, ease up. When you come around, these weekend me freeze up. Waiting for a chance, so I try just to please ya. Be want the real deal, nah, not just a teaser. Top shot, that girl vibes, baby, ease up. When you come around, these weekend me freeze up. Waiting for a chance, so I try just to please ya. Be want the real deal, nah, not
Play
just
for
a
'em, boys.
teaser.
Go, Ethan.
You hold me tight, but me don't feel like you keep me out of the game, but keep me in the spotlight. Not everybody gonna get it like this. One in a million time kisses. First time we touch and I feel the rush. I hear my name in your voice, another noise goes shh. Now that I found you, I'ma never let go. Love of my life for sure.
I still wonder how we found each other in this sea of strangers speaking. You and I don't know how we got here, but we beat the odds there. And I mark the day we met as a start of time with the love of my life. Oh, with the love of my life. Yeah, with the love of my
Top
life.
shot, that girl vibes, baby, ease up. When you come around, these weekend me freeze up. Waiting for a chance, so I try just to please ya. They want the real deal, nah, not just a teaser. Top shot, that girl vibes, baby, ease up. When you come around, these weekend me freeze up. Waiting for a chance, so I try just to please ya. They want the real deal, nah, not just a teaser.
That's Jason Sensation.
Whoa. Island 985, the Wake Up Crew, Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Jason, that's classic voice, bro. That's a classic voice. I have no say in the music we play. That was Big Cole and Jamie Hyatt, but that one would be in our rotation right now.
Yeah, Big Cole's back there.
Koa. Got no influence here, Koa. But Candace reached out and said, I like this song too.
I do.
We like all of the music. Seven Sons here in the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Coming up, my favorite song on the radio right now from Seven Sons, and that's next on Island 98.5.
Hip-hop for real.
I like the songs that go boom. T-shirt and
Should we check with Maddie? Where's Maddie? Maddie.
Just because he did a good ball. The way they made it
did he leave? He left.
How's him, Ivy? How's him?
Ethan.
I mean, it's always not an appropriate topic, but I can go for a long time if if it calls. That's the hardest thing I have is doing clean versions of things. Yeah. But I can get really ratchet for days.
Right after your last song, we're going to get ratchet then. Can't miss that. 1 minute. Who said that? 30 seconds. Here we go, 10 seconds.
Portions of the following program will be recorded. Wake up!
Island 985 in the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall, where 1,428,000 people are here. Oh my goodness! Here's the funny thing. They're sending us notes. Hurry up! You guys are over time already. Who want to spend better than spending time with Seven Sons here? We saw Big Koa. He was in the back. He's our Reggae Cafe guy on Island 98.5. He's 6'6". I was going to ask him, how's it feel to be the tallest guy in the room? But then I was going to ask myself, how's it feel to be the oldest guy in the room? And then I was going to ask Elima Laming, how does it feel to be able to kick everybody's butt in this? Unreal.
She's our security.
She's security.
Watch this one over here. You got a question, Candice? You got a question?
Yeah, I do have a question. So you guys are teasing that you guys are going to be releasing like an album later on this year. Do you guys have a favorite song on that album that you guys have already performed, or is it still to come?
I kind of like all the songs, you know, and it's funny because we've been actually writing the songs not so much for the record, but for the live shows that we've been doing, because the first show we did was on like a half an hour set, and we only had 3 songs when we booked the gig, so we had to write a couple more songs, and then this one too, they added more time, so we have 2 brand new songs that in the last 3 days we finished writing and putting together, so we're really excited to play those. But I think every time a new song comes out, it's like we all enjoy the collaboration part of it, but it's just so awesome to have like ownership on our own music and go, wow, this is really us, you know, and it sounds so good, and it's fun to play. You know, we've been backing up everybody, and it's usually like you got to learn it like their record, and you got to play the parts that somebody else played. But this is like we're playing our own parts, the stuff that we put down on the record. So even when we're in the studio, like I'll ask Ethan, like, play a keyboard part that you want to play live on stage, or, you know, Pete, play a guitar lick that you want to play on stage, you know. So it becomes that. So I think we all kind of have our own favorites, but they're just so much fun to play and sing. So, but speaking of the CD, Jason wanted to talk about our CD drop.
Yeah, so it's actually coming out November 8th. So be on the lookout for that.
Wow, November. Okay.
And then the next day, November 9th at the Republic, we have our CD release party, or there's no CD, so album release party.
Okay.
We're more likely to have vinyl than we would a CD, because nobody even has CD players in their cars or at home or on their computers or anything. So yeah, album release at the Republic, November 9th.
Okay. Now, today we're hearing 4 songs, but you guys got a bigger catalog. How many songs you think you guys have already?
What are we playing tonight? 9?
Yeah,
9?
9 tonight.
Wow.
brand new songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's time. They're telling me we're going over. You know, sometimes you hear a song, you like the song, then you hear the story behind it, and you go, what? Like roller skates, that one? It's about somebody who stole somebody's boombox, and you go, what the heck? But this song, Many Feathers, I'm reading about the details about the song. Justin, tell us what the song is about.
I mean, it's really the mission statement of the band. You know, we've all been lifting other artists up with our time and energy, and we wanted to lift each other up. And we're all coming together. It's a love and respect. It's a fellowship, and I think we can achieve something together more than we could separately.
And we also celebrate our different indigenous cultures too. So, you know, in the band we have Hawaiian, we have Maori, we have Samoan, we have Tahitian backgrounds.
Italian.
That's indigenous, man. Yeah.
Hey.
So if you go on YouTube, you can
Forget
find we have a music video for this too that our creative director Kilii Grace, who actually lives in Japan, he shot this, he directed it along with Ivy and a bunch of other people. Yeah, and we celebrate all the different cultures in the music video too, and celebrate the how do you say, like, I don't want to say costumes, but, you know, just the dress that all the indigenous cultures wear. So we're celebrating feathers in all those cultures.
Okay. And, you know, the song, Fly on the Wings of Love, and this is from Justin. A single feather is unique and special, but it takes many feathers moving together to take flight. I like that.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
That's what
Ladies and
we're trying to
gentlemen,
do.
Seven Sons, Many Feathers.
If you know this one, sing with us like you're in your car. across many seas. We're searching to find ways for all of us to be free. If it's fading a rumor, it's too late for a start. For some other people, straight up when we're not apart. Say, whoa, whoa, our time is gonna run, time is gonna run now. Whoa, whoa, our time is gonna come in now. You and I are stars just like the sun. Waves to the shore, we come undone. We're never broken when we stay together. Touching the sky takes many feathers. Rise on the wings of us. That's all I wanna do. Rise on the wings of us. Many feathers fly. Oh, oh, oh. Gone many miles, seen that spotlight shine. Can't get no further, standing on that back line. Said, whoa, whoa, our time is gonna run, time is gonna run now. Whoa, whoa, our time is gonna come in now. You and I are stars just like the sun. Waves to the shore, we come undone. We're never broken when we stay together. Touching the sky takes many feathers. Rise on the wings of us. That's all I wanna do. Rise on the wings of us. Many feathers fly.
All this fussing and fighting in the world getting colder. Them are freedom fighters, them are buffalo soldiers. Some of them are wicked, some of them are gone bad. Some of them are goody, some of them are gone bad. Give me little fire for the ones gone by. Give me little fire for the ones up high. Give me little fire for the ones that they fly. Give me little fire, give me little fire.
Whoa, whoa, our time is gonna run, time is gonna run now. Whoa, whoa, our time is gonna come in now. You and I are stars just like the sun. Waves to the shore, we come undone. We're never broken when we stay together. Touching the sky takes many feathers. Rise on the wings of us. That's all I wanna do. Rise on the wings of us. Whoa, oh, oh. Rise on the wings of us. And that's all I wanna do. Rise on the wings of us. Many feathers fly.
Wow, 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 wow. I said it so many times, it's my favorite song on the radio that we're playing right now. I gotta tell you a little cheat sheet behind the scenes. Sometimes it's not even scheduled. I bust that bugger right in there. And I play them on. Many Feathers, Seven Sons, Island 98.5, Hawaiian Financial Music Hall. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. Island 98.5. Good night.
All right, guys. So we're going to line everyone up to the left of this iHeartRadio podium, where Chris, the Holly guy in the red shirt is. Line up behind him. Get your phones out. It's one picture per group. And then after you get your picture taken on the way out, we can set you up with your parking validation as well as an autograph poster of the band. But give us a minute to get our pictures. Ma'am, you need this. This is literally in the shot.